Ask and you shall receive. Here's an overview of Batman Beyond the White Knight. Hey everybody, welcome back to BK's Bullets. Today we're going to do an overview of Batman Beyond the White Knight hardcover that just came out a few weeks ago. This is because one of you kind viewers asked for it, so here it is. Here's the dust jacket, the back cover, the spine, all that sorts of stuff. It's a really beautiful book, and I gotta say I love the art on board that DC has started doing with their hardcovers. I think it's really, really strong. This is the cover to the last issue. This is somewhere in the middle. But you know, it's got the title treatment on here because it tells you the name of the book. I think that's cool. So, got some end pages, some red, title page, credits, this beautiful spread of Terry here, which I don't remember if that appears elsewhere in the book. So, yep. But yeah, it's pretty standard. You have your main cover in between each issue, and then on the back side it says the variant cover. Usually they're done by Sean Murphy. So like his main variant, I don't remember if it was like cover A or cover B, but it's on this pretty nice glossy paper, which is different than like the Batman failsafe hardcover I have with Chip Zdarsky's on this matte paper. So it is at least nice that they're continuing the nicer paper that they have on the Curse of the White Knight and the Harley Quinn White Knight book. So that's nice. But yeah, so they have issues 1 through 4 in here of Beyond the White Knight, and then as you get to the end of issue 4, here's the main spread. That's in there. You get the 2 Red Hood issues that focus on Jason Todd, and you have the B cover on the back side again, and then you have these 2 issues, and they're pretty long. These were like 36 pages. It's a good hefty book. I mean, all these issues are pretty long, and then you go back to issue number 5 here of Beyond the White Knight, and that goes through, you know, number 8. So yeah, it'll be a nice little short video, nothing too crazy. And then in the back here you do get some variant cover gallery. Oops, spoiler. I don't know if that's a spoiler or a setup for the next book. I'm not quite sure. They haven't really announced what they're going to do yet. But yeah, here's all the variant covers done by other artists not named Sean Murphy. So you got Dustin Nguyen, Joelle Jones, the girl who does Saga, Fiona Staples, J. Scott Campbell, and then I guess a cover they did based on that last issue. So I don't know if there were other variant covers. This feels like a little less. Oh, here we go. We skipped some. Greg Capullo in here, Clay Mann. There you go. So yeah, a little background on Sean Murphy, Dave Stewart, and that's it. So yeah, here's a little overview. It's a fun book. I enjoyed it. Again, like I said in the review, go watch that if you haven't watched it yet. No spoilers, but this is really a story about Bruce Wayne as an old man coming out of prison based on the end of Curse of the White Knight with Azrael, and then coming up with his, coming to grips of what his legacy is. So here he's talking to Dick Grayson, who's now a cop, kind of dressed like Batman with these ears and this armor. He's like, I donated my whole fortune. Why does everybody still look like a militant military? This is not what Gotham was supposed to be. And the Batman Beyond suit ties in here kind of loosely, but the book is more about Bruce, hallucinating Joker or something like that, and then coming to grips with his legacy. Meanwhile, you have a guy running around in the Batman Beyond suit that we all know and love from the animated show, wreaking havoc, and while he's coming to grips with his legacy, he's trying to find out what this guy's doing, why he's dressed in this suit, who's pulling his strings, that kind of thing. So if you're thinking it's a Terry McGinnis story, you are wrong. This is a Bruce Wayne story through and through. This is the 3rd chapter of the White Knight saga of Bruce Wayne, not necessarily a Terry McGinnis story. Although it does kind of set it up a little bit for future adventures. We'll see where that goes. And it gives context to Jason Todd. Like, I liked one of the facts in one of the other books where, like, he wrote that Jason Todd was the first Robin in his universe. Sean Murphy did, and I don't know where it's in White Knight or Curse of the White Knight, but it basically fesses up to it in like the collection, saying, "Hey, that was a total mistake that I overlooked, and nobody caught or corrected me on, and now it's canon in this universe." So this kind of gives that little story of how he was the first Robin, what happened to him, and you know, why he became Red Hood, and what, you know, him seeing Robins after that, things like that, how Nightwing came to be. They don't really touch on Tim Drake at all. I'm not sure if Tim Drake exists in this universe, but yeah, here's a third Robin, this girl. She's a Hmong girl. Hmong, is that how you pronounce it? I'm wrong. Anyway. But yeah, it's fun. Enjoy this. I really enjoyed this book. If you loved White Knight, if you loved Curse the White Knight, you owe yourself to pick this up. Read it, watch my review, and we will see you guys next time in the Funny Pages. Thanks for watching my overview of Batman Beyond the White Knight.